See here. Hey, hey. Good evening. It's April 26th, a little after midnight. Went and seen the Endgame movie. Very good movie. Won't spoil it. But hey, let's talk about today. Didn't do too bad today. Made a couple of unwise choices, but I wouldn't say that they were as impactful as my two worst decisions that I've made. We come out the gate, and let's just go ahead and take a quick look at probably what is probably most interesting, and I will switch the set here to something a little more friendly. And Tesla, Tesla had some very poor earnings yesterday, and my line in the sand was around this 250 mark here for the call that I purchased, which was a poor decision. I could have purchased the same call today or last night or at any point for a lot less money. And I won't be making those decisions, the poor decisions again. The most I will spend on a call or put option will be somewhere around the 120, 140 range. That's going to be my max. Um, yeah, so Tesla come out and man, they finished up 247. Yeah, I'd probably jump off of a bridge with that money gone. But yeah, we lost probably around $1,000 in that total on that deal, and we will not be doing this again. We're gonna go slow and steady wins the race. Um, if we get $20 a day, that's that's what we're gonna do till we get back up to our original starting balance, and we'll make some adjustments there. Anyway, okay, so we'll just get on over to what I did do today. Of course, here is the big Tesla sell, and yes, that did hurt. Um, I also went in on some Gush, which quickly dropped and went down 28. And then also I bought some Arky. I bought it too late. I should not have. I went back over to try to jump in on a pullback, and it crashed basically right after because I was over here dealing with the Tesla. Um, I also went ahead and bought some the ABT from yesterday. Went ahead and took profits on that so that we could that was going to expire tomorrow. So I went ahead and took some profit on that. Not bad. This is the kind of thing that I should be doing. I bought this for I think I bought this for around it looks like I got it for about $110 basically. About $110 and made 16. That's it may sound fairly small, but if I do if I put 2,000 onto a penny stock and I make $100, that's pretty good. If I take also 20 of these $110 roughly, and multiply that times what 16, that's $320. So while the 16 isn't fantastic, it's not bad. I did also let's pull up this XLNX. I want to talk about that for a moment. XLNX. XLNX. Man, to really respect what's going on with these guys, man, you got to come out to this 180, and they had earnings that maybe were as bad as Tesla, and they fell off the map. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to look at we'll look at the 5-day. You can see it here. Fell off. I mean, I got around in here somewhere, somewhere towards the second half of the day, and I just went ahead, and bought a way out of the money, a 140 call for it didn't cost me much, $20, $23 I think it looks like, and I'm up 6. And I bought it for May the 19th, and that is roughly 3 weeks away. If this stock was running up in the 140s, in this 140 range, um, even with bad news, one would think that they would be able to get back up into the 128, 130s, and that wouldn't be too bad. Um, so that was my thinking here. I'll analyze this closing trade. Whoops, go here, close this, and even like I said, right now, looks like we're at about 116 ended with, and if we can get up in that 120 range, 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, something like that, right? And hey, if we get real crazy, and in 3 weeks we can get back up into that 138 range, I make 300-400 bucks. So I think it definitely has potential, and that is the same for UPS. Bring up UPS. I don't think that UPS is going anywhere anytime soon. Look, they did the exact same thing as the XL and X, and they dropped 8%. That's crazy. In 3 weeks, we're bound to recover up into the 107s, and the 107s. Yep. And so I went ahead and actually bought 5 of those, and I bought them at 20 cents, so about $100 worth. So if we go back to the chart, if we can get, let's just say halfway back, 109 in 3 weeks, then 109, make 170 bucks. So that's my thinking. Down 30 right now, but like I said, these are out until the 19th, so plenty of time on these guys. What else did we do? That's it. We're still watching our Twitter, which went up and down. I don't believe I sold that out today. Oh, I did sell that out. Sold that out for an $18 profit. It was just going a little sideways on me. I'll show you here. And go to the daily 5-minute. And wow, these all look kind of the same, really, right? So it did get down in here, and it was up to around 40 bucks, and I really felt like it was going to drop some more. And I probably could have held on to it for a couple of weeks, but man, it's just been making me kind of nervous. And to be honest, I probably don't have quite the patience and to really do options, because I feel like that that I need to react. I just sitting something and just forgetting about it, or waiting 2 weeks or 3 weeks is just it's not for me. And what, a lot of the things that I've seen on various training and YouTube and all that kind of stuff is that you need to be patient, and you also need to figure out what kind of trader you are. And I may not have this down perfect, but I believe that I am a momentum penny stock type trader right now, and maybe that changes. I really do like options, and I do understand that I'm doing beginner options with just your basic long calls and puts. I'm not able to write. I could write some options, but I'm just not going to mess with it. I don't think that that's something I should deal with right now. Although iron condors do amaze me. But anyway, so for now, I'm definitely not doing anything like that. I really haven't went out and seen the Endgame movie. Like I said, haven't got around to looking at a watch list, but I did come to the conclusion that what I'm going to do is go through a lot of the common penny type stocks, and I'm going to do some extensive research on these guys. Yum, not Yum. Was it Yum? Yuma? Yuma's an interesting case, right? So Yuma did this it seems like last week or something. Did something very similar. And, you come in and honestly, I would have gotten in if I would have went after Yuma today. I would have got in here at 32, 33, somewhere in that range, and I would have rode all the way up with these guys, and I'd have probably hit about right here, 556, and possibly even in here, and this would have been a couple of $1,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through all of these things like Yuma, because it seems to be fairly cyclic. So if I go down to like 20 days, I don't think it has to be 20 days, but well, let's just see. So, you come in here and you got this day here, right? Which that's obviously a good one. This day here, we start off at 25 and we went up to 35. That's 10-cent gain. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure how far back it goes, or let's see, if we started here, that'd be 18. Yeah. Yeah, and so maybe this is just this what this one's going to do for now, and it may be more of a swing trade kind of deal where get in here and then maybe we're up to 65. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm gonna chart these, this one and like MBRX and some of the others that I've noticed, and see if I can find a pattern that way. And if I do, then I'll start trying to play that pattern. I honestly stayed away from Yuma, and the reason why was because I was kind of told that they, I don't know if I was told or if I read it. Let's see if I can find it here. More info on Yuma, company news. I'm not sure, but anyway, as far as float size and just different things like that, I was told that they just had a real high float, I think, and it wasn't a good real prospect. But man, I saw them on the scanner this morning, and I honestly just stayed away from it. So anyway, well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. Really just trying to stay away from making any poor decisions. I was going to go in on Microsoft this morning, if you remember from yesterday's stream, and I'm actually glad I did not, and I'll show you why. So Microsoft come out the gate, and my plan was to buy an option here, a call, and I would have been not happy because we never did get up into that call category or that call area. If I'd have got it up in here, I'd be losing money on it. So glad that did not occur and that I decided not to do that. I didn't necessarily decide not to do that. It was more that I was dealing with the Tesla. I went back and forth on it, on if I was going to wait and see if I could wait it out, but I did not want to get in a situation where I lost $1,500. I went ahead and cut my losses at hopefully just under 1,000, right around 1,000 total. Just poor decision making on my part. But hey, until I get back up significant amount, I'm not going to be attempting that again. I don't care if it's a quote-unquote sure thing or something along those lines, but yeah. The gush thing was because I knew that I did jump in that, and I had read that oil was up 1% globally, and so I thought that it would go, and it did not. So I ate that one. Hung in it a little too long. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and until next stream, we'll talk to you.